few minutes. Merge into your breath. This is your greater mind, the divine self. The more you are with this emptiness, this energy, the more intuitive you become, the more connected you become. Everything and everybody are connected in this field of energy. Friends, at this time, I would like you to express gratitude. Gratitude is the highest state of receivership. Gratitude moves us into coherence. Express gratitude to your parents for giving this beautiful connection to life. Be grateful to your teachers and mentors for expanding your knowledge and wisdom. For knowledge is precursor to experience. Give thanks to everyone in your life, your family, friends, helping us learn many things, experience many things. Your gratitude to this grand nature, the bird, the fish and the animals, for filling our lives with beauty, energy, mystery and more. Gratitude to everything you use, the technology, the system, the companies, the governments that support our lives in many, many ways. Gratitude to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others, and to this intelligent universe, the quantum field, for helping us experience this life. Many are not so blessed. Reflect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? And whenever you're ready, just keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then you may open your eyes. Okay, friends. So let's give a big clap to, once again, Dr. Vinod Paul. And so then, yes, Sagar.
So thank you, sir. And thanks to everyone. We had a wonderful session this morning. It was great to hear Dr. Vinod Paul talk.
Morning sessions are good. Let's give a raise of hand.
Absolutely. So a lot of sessions were enriching and we couldn't complete some of the sessions this morning as well. So here is a humble request. Please, we'll break for lunch right now, though there are 2 more sessions to do, pre-lunch. So we'll break for lunch right now. And as soon as you finish your lunch, please come back. Please have your conversations later in the evening. So we start at 2:15. The next session on organizational excellence will start at 2:15 with Lawrence doing the session. Following that, we have Mr. Erkin, who is going to talk about some of the measurements and devices. Because we have to listen to BK Shivani ji at 3 p.m. She's going to be here only between 3 and 3:35. So you got to be doing the session at that time. So please be here.
I just wanted to say that for vegan and Jan lunch, it's L1. While L1 has 3 counters, so other counters are also there. And maximum number of people should go to L1.
ma'am. Please go ahead.
You can hear me?
Yes, yes. Yeah, so we are in lunch break now. So we'll be back by 2:30. I guess might like another 20 minutes. The session will start now.
Sorry, in 20 minutes?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I will start to join now. Okay.
Yeah, we're in lunch break. Just another 15-20 minutes.
Okay, so I will leave and join again. Okay?
Yeah. If you don't mind, can you drop your number here?
So
Call.
I cannot hear you very well. I'm sorry.
Can you just text your number here so that I'll call you if it is here and then you have to join before? Or
Yeah,
Chandra.
I will join in 10 minutes. Okay?
Yeah. I'll ask Chandra sir to call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
In today's fast-paced world, organizations face immense challenges that impact productivity, morale, and overall success. Employees and leaders struggle with stress, distractions, and ineffective communication, leading to burnout, low engagement, and decreased innovation. But what if there was a science-backed solution that could transform the workplace? The answer lies in meditation. Meditation is no longer just a wellness trend. It's a powerful tool that enhances focus, creativity, emotional resilience, and teamwork. Major companies like Google, Salesforce, and Apple have embraced meditation, seeing remarkable improvements in their workplace culture and performance. Let's dive in to the research behind these benefits. A 2021 study on corporate employees in India revealed that meditation significantly reduced stress and improved well-being. Among 146 employees who practiced meditation, results showed enhanced quality of life and productivity. A journal well-being benefits include a 29% rise in job satisfaction and 35% lower absenteeism. In 2023, Myosin Marketing introduced deep breathing exercises in meetings, significantly reducing stress and enhancing creativity. Now let's hear from professionals who've experienced these benefits firsthand. Mr. Rajkumar M., Managing Director of MTK Textiles from Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu, embarked on a transformative journey with meditation. Experiencing profound personal shifts, he recognized its power to uplift his organization, enhancing teamwork, well-being, and overall organization growth.
After a few weeks of consistent practice, I could see noticeable changes in the outcome. I became much more composed than I was before. I could see that higher energy is working through me.
Dr. Dasharatha Ramaiah, a renowned pediatrician and neurologist from Andhra Pradesh, experienced the profound impact of meditation firsthand. Inspired by its benefits, he now leads meditation and mindfulness sessions for hospital staff, fostering emotional resilience, teamwork, and a more compassionate approach to patient care.
Experience for me is the way I react to situations or to my colleagues is completely changed. So previously, whenever I remember my students, always I used to remember the complaints part of them. But now, whenever I remember them, I'm just filled up with gratitude.
Nagendra Prasad, a cloud solution architect at Microsoft, transformed his meditation. Overcoming stress and future anxieties, he cultivated perseverance and clarity, strengthening team collaboration and elevating his performance. Now, he shares this practice by facilitating meditation in organizations.
After I started doing meditation, I started learning how to be in present and how to enjoy a day-to-day life being in present. It really helped me, and initially for me to sit for a meditation for 2-3 minutes was very difficult, and I started practicing meditation every day 30 minutes regularly, and with this practice I was able to reduce my stress, anxiety, and I become confident and my fear is gone.
K. Bobby, a counselor and an assistant returning officer at Vellore Corporation, manages diverse social challenges in her role. Meditation has empowered her with clarity, resilience, and ease in decision making. Feeling energized throughout the day, she now shares this practice by teaching in organizations and institutions.
Municipal councillor plus Rotary Club Angel President Lions Club social welfare இந்த 2 வருஷத்துல வந்து நான் கவுன்சிலர் ஆகி 2 வருஷம் ஆகுது. இந்த 2 வருஷத்துல நடக்காததெல்லாம் இப்போ ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா நடக்குது. அப்புறம் நான் என்னோட சொந்த செலவுல மக்கள் கஷ்டப்படும் போது நிறைய விஷயங்கள் நான் செய்ய ஆரம்பிச்சேன். இது இந்த 1 இயரா வந்து ரொம்ப நல்லா ரொம்ப ஹாப்பியா நான் வந்து ஃபேஸ் பண்றேன். எவ்வளவு பிரச்சனை இருந்தாலும் அதை வந்து ரொம்ப ஜாலியா ஹேண்டில் பண்ற மாதிரி இருக்கு.
Suresh Kulbargi, CEO and Director of CTDI India, is dedicated to serving society through meditation. By bringing mindfulness to corporates, educational institutions, police departments, and prisons, he is fostering inner well-being, conscious leadership, and a culture of service.
I have been practicing meditation and spiritual principles in my corporate affair as well as my personal life ever since 2009 when I met Patriji and got into meditation. I have seen immense benefit and growth in terms of my personal enrichment of life as well as my social and corporate sector as well as the financial life is concerned, right? So I have seen growth in every aspect and richness and abundance in every area of my life.
The greatest organizations aren't built on strategy alone. They are powered by focused minds, resilient leaders, and inspired teams. Meditation is not just a wellness practice. It's the foundation of excellence. Companies that embrace mindfulness don't just survive, they lead. They innovate. They transform. Are you ready to unlock the true potential of your organization? The journey begins within.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, as in movies they say, right, how is the Josh? Hi. I'm hearing only couple of voices. Hi, okay. Thank you. So, you might have got a hint of what we are going to deal now. It's all.
Can you hear me?
Hi,
okay?
Lawrence.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah. So, Lawrence is an experienced senior general manager who successfully managed multiple large global organizations in IBM. She lived in France, Singapore, and USA. In 2019, she became the corporate sponsor of mindfulness at IBM and introduced meditation to thousands of leaders and professionals. Lawrence then decided to settle in France and devote time to promoting meditation through co-funding the Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation. She is a wife, a mother, and is committed to supporting people with disabilities. Over to you, Lawrence.
Hello, everyone. I wish I could be with all of you in Delhi. You can hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So, I have heard a lot in the last 2 days and especially today. So I will not repeat all the learnings you got, but share with you how, as a general manager, having the chance to have met Chandra in India about 9 years ago, as I was doing an acquisition for IBM and for my own business unit, I was introduced to meditation. I knew nothing about it, really nothing. I thought it was just a way of doing nothing. So I was going from far away. And the benefits I enjoyed so fast motivated me as an executive leader with influence in IBM and, of course, on my own team to share this experience, these benefits, and have people more happy in my organization, as well as being more performing inside the organization. So I could, at that time, with a performing business unit, convince other leaders and business units to do the same and start doing mindfulness and meditation. So I will share with you some learning about this journey. The first, of course, that everybody wants in the business is at the same time having our self-growth and at the same time having a good impact on the organization. And self-growth is at all levels of the organization because we want to enjoy what we are doing. We want also to get promoted. We want to make more money. We want to have an influence on the world. We want to make a difference. Many things that will make us feel we are growing ourselves. And optimum impact for the organization when we do that is, of course, having happier customers and stakeholders, investors, and so on. Being able to motivate and inspire teams and peers. Of course, it's very helpful for people management. We can have real impact on how we can change the process in the organization and be more agile so we can be more effective and resilient. So that's all the things that motivates a business unit and an organization to look for ways to improve this overall ecosystem. And meditation for me was the key for that. It was the key to get to the perfect power that I call the power of awareness. For me, the revelation of meditation was really to become aware. It looks like simple, and you heard a lot about it. But, well, you are in a meeting, right, with colleagues, whatever the kind of profession you have. Somebody is making a remark about you, maybe criticizing what you have just done. Well, in the past, I would feel like a 12 years old, losing all my means, not knowing what to do, maybe even willing to cry. After meditation, I could really have this freedom between what happened and my response. And in this little instant where you can have control on your emotion, on yourself, when you know yourself, and you remember that you are an adult with expertise and you can absolutely handle this situation calmly with a real response. So when you have this ability in all situations, at all levels of the organization, it creates a complete different atmosphere, a climate, and a culture that is, empowering everyone, engaging everyone in the organization and for themselves. That's what I call mindful leadership. And I will share, 3 main learning for me, for my own practice as a general manager, as well as for the thousands of people I was able to introduce meditation to. And the first one was about emotional intelligence. We talk a lot about, intellectual, quotient or intelligence quotient, but emotional quotient is, very key in any organization. And this is just, possible to grow for yourself with the power of meditation. Because you learn this awareness, you learn to identify your own emotion, and you learn also how to identify what people around you are feeling. You can really feel them feeling, and you can, of course, understand their emotion and their needs. I have seen so many meetings, for instance, where, the worst case was, you are in a meeting with clients or with stakeholders or even with colleagues, and people are talking to clients, but they are watching their phone every 2 minutes. The problem here is that they don't even realize that they are doing it. They are not aware. Okay? And when you are in a room like that and you have practiced meditation and mindfulness and you see somebody doing it, including if it's your own boss talking to your client, you feel very bad because you are at that time, thanks to meditation, very aware of what's going on and very aware of the irritation that the client is starting to grow because it doesn't feel like he's taken care of. And the key of this is not judging about it. It's just that the person who is doing this, watching the phone, is not aware, is not conscious about it. So this kind of things is very key when you meditate. You learn these skills of being aware and you grow your emotional intelligence, your empathy. You listen better, you communicate better. Of course, it builds relationship more easily. You are also much more aware of multicultural differences and you can benefit from them. You have this intelligence which make a global job, enjoyable, but also much more productive. Of course, people feel more empowered. And at the end of the day, you can use productive management. Instead of being the bossy boss, always authoritative, you can select consciously, thanks to your practice of meditation, what kind of style of management will I use with this sub-team? Or in this situation, there is an outage, emergency, I will be authoritative and give order. There is the decision to make to be more effective on this process. I will be a democratic manager. There is a newcomer in the team. I will be the coach manager. So all of this, again, is coming together. I could see more collaboration between the countries because I had so many. I had, 60 countries to manage at the same time for the same goal. Of course, when a country is sleeping and needs, to wake up at 2 a.m. because another one at the end of the world need the help, you have this collaboration, that has to be deep, deep in the culture of everyone in the team. And that's what I could see meditation practice and mindfulness bring to my own team. So emotional intelligence, I encourage everyone to learn more about this. The second one, and we heard a lot, about it actually, in the previous speakers, but how do you apply that to organization? We talk a lot about growth mindset. We have 2 ways of looking at learning. And this is just basic belief system that we were given by our own, parents or grandparents, our environment and teachers. The fixed mindset as a belief is that you were born with your own talent. You were born with your own, skills, inherent skills. And it comes with the family. This family was always good in music. So you will be good in music. But we were never good at mathematics. So you will not be good at mathematics. It comes with your birth. So that's a lot of people, believing this is true. And that, they're going to be good because my mom was good at that, or because I was told I am good at that, and I will never be able to go on stage and, talk to people and be a speaker. Well, we all have some fixed mindset. And the key, as a mindful leader, is first to realize that you can become more of a growth mindset instead of stay in your fixed mindset, and you can take new challenge. But in addition, for your own sake, you also help people understand that they can go away from their own fixed mindset and develop a growth mindset. And a growth mindset is what we think, and we heard, this morning about, all the neurons we can use and train with practice. We can do whatever we want if we make the effort, if we practice it. We are not fixed. Our brain, our neuroplasticity allows us to do, infinite possibilities. And I have, thanks to that, see people understand better that, okay, it's okay to fail. I fail, I learn, I move to something else, for instance. It's good to have mentoring, because some people will give me more advice on how to grow. Where did I, where did I fail? Why? How to change that and not repeat it, and how to maybe learn a new skills to be better at that. I have also seen people completely changing, their career. I have seen assistants, working for a boss and being bored to become, salespeople, and very good salespeople, very organized because they were assistant. But they took the step with confidence that they could speak in front of someone. They had done it forever, but without realizing that it could become, really a growth opportunity for them. I have seen people that were told, you will never leave India. You will work in India, you are in Bangalore, you will stay in Bangalore, but taking jobs outside of India, and jobs sometimes not exactly the way they were doing in India, but in new challenges, and be very happy about it. So when you are a mindful leader, because you have applied this to yourself, you can help people also, do that for themselves. And we heard this morning for the kids and the adolescents, the teenagers. That's the best gift that parents can give to their kids. It's developing for them this growth mindset. Okay, they start learning bicycle, they fall, but yes, you can do it, and congratulate them and encourage them. Okay, you don't think you sing very well, except in your shower. Well, you can try. Join the choral at the school. Okay, and just help as parents to congratulate the effort, to help on the failure, and to encourage to go further. So that's very key, and you can get tremendous progress inside a team with new skills, new capabilities. Of course, I was in the IT, business, so the technology is changing all the time. So you need people to change fast and to accept new challenges. Otherwise, at some point they will be obsolete. So it's critical, it's vital for a mindful leader to realize that it's possible to take somebody from here and move them to there. I had to. This was this was something that was for me life-changing. This is something I was sharing with everybody. This is how you become from a victim without even being conscious that you are feeling a victim. You will never pronounce "I am a victim," but actually you are feeling one. to becoming an explorer. As an example, after working with Chandra in India and having a tremendous year, of course, he had taught me meditation. We were, encouraging people to learn how to meditate and discover mindfulness, and our organization was working super well. So I was so happy after 1 year like that, our results were over the roof. And suddenly my big boss come to me in the middle of a conference and say, okay, in January, you had a tremendous year. In January, you are going to do another job. Oh, but I don't want to leave my other job. So before meditation, I would be kind of disappointed, frustrated, everything like, why is it happening to me? Did I do something wrong? Instead of that, thanks to meditation, the only thing that came to my mind is, wow, that's a new adventure. What is the universe, willing me to do? These new experiences, new people, new challenges. So you help people and yourself, changing your reaction in front of every situation as, I'm not a victim. There is something I need to learn here. And there is probably, something that will lead me to something else. So let's explore and let's take the most of it, make the most of it. And that's how the mindful leader can progress and, take the company, the organization with him or her. The last one I want to share is, a very important concept about unconscious bias. And I know I talked already about that in few meetings, but it's very dear to my heart because it was also, a discovery for me that was made possible by meditation. Because you need to be aware that you have everybody has unconscious biases. They will admit it or not. They will discover it thanks to meditation or never, if they don't do the effort. But we have the key to understand in unconscious bias. You see about gender, race, religion, even the weight, the name, the beauty of people. In an organization, you may lose great opportunity of hiring some people because you have this in mind. And science has shown it's true. One of the funny things, for instance, is that, you see this cartoon about, the big guy and the small guy. Well, it was studied that in the US population, only 14.5%, 14.5% of all men, the men, are about 6 feet and over. Okay? But in a Fortune 500, it's 60%, actually 58% who are above 6 feet high. Well, why? And I remember one of my leaders at some point, he was not 6 feet, but he told me, well, I will never be a senior VP, or I will never be the CEO. And I say, why are you saying that? You are like 45, you are, thriving, you are very intelligent, smart, you are a great manager. He said, because I am too short. He was a US guy. And I am too short, so nobody will give me a chance to go so far. So, this is unconscious bias. And we have to work, to resolve them in a sense, or to limit their impact. This other cartoon is me in front of my manager when I was, something like 35 years old. My manager at that time wanted me well. He wanted me to be, happy and have job satisfaction. But the only thing he was seeing in me was I had 2 young kids. So how could he give me a risky job or challenging job or a job where I needed traveling? On the other hand, on my side, I had the appetite for it and I was organized for it. My husband was okay. I had the people helping me and I wanted to try something new. So unconscious bias, usually, when we are conscious, are against our value. We will say, well, I am for diversity, of course. I want to help women to thrive. But when you are confronted to real life, suddenly these unconscious biases are coming back. And you will react differently in front of a woman asking for a new challenge than in front of a man asking for a new challenge. And it does apply to men and women. Huh? So it's something that you will learn as a mindful leader that will be facilitated, if I may, by meditating and being aware. This ongoing mindfulness that helps you stay aware. And for the organization, it's really critical because I have seen so many organizations where teams are like all the same people. They come from the same school or the same place or the same type. They think the same way. How can you innovate? That's also an unconscious bias, is to hire people that looks like you. Or, this confirmation bias, which is, well, I have an idea. I think it's a great idea. What do? Unconsciously, I collect all information that is going in the same way that I think. So I will be able to demonstrate I'm right. Instead of asking, for instance, my team for various opinions. And the more my team is diverse, the more I will get different opinions, and we can make a real good decision for the organization. And that's how we innovate. We cannot innovate when we have, conformity or confirmation bias and so on. So a mindful leader at all levels of organization needs to be aware of this. And when you have the emotional intelligence growing, the growth mindset growing, this unconscious bias more in control, and people aware, then you can have an organization embracing inclusiveness, the real one.
Lawrence,
yes?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. So I'd like to conclude if possible. Sorry for coming in, because since there is an important session.
Yeah, it is my last one.
Thank you.
So everybody here can do it. Introduce meditation to your organization. My advice here, leverage enterprise programs. Try to be inside all the programs. It can be communication, leadership, whatever you can find. And always measure benefits. That's how you will make your way up to the top, by demonstrating that, by introducing mindfulness and meditation, you have increased employee satisfaction, results, anything you can find, to convince people to keep going and scale meditation in organization. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lawrence. She is the co-founder for Buddha Quantum Foundation. Amazing master. She read 50 books as soon as she came into this path. And then removed all limiting beliefs, and then done tremendous work in IBM Corporation, which is one of the bases for how Buddha Quantum Foundation formed. We did a lot of work there, and then from there we said, this is very scientific, we got to bring this here. The leaders are responding there, they respond everywhere. So ever grateful to her in supporting this cause. And so together, me, Vani Madam, and then Lawrence, we're able to come together and found this and then doing this work. So thank you, Lawrence, once again. We'll see you later again.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot to everyone.
Okay.
Good afternoon, dear friends and masters. I'm Sonal Doshi, and going to have the privilege to be your host for the rest of the evening, along with Namita Singh, that we already had the pleasure to be with yesterday. We have a great sessions planned for you. Hope everybody had wonderful sattvic food with very high energy. One who has control over the mind is tranquil in heat or cold, in pleasure and pain, and in honor and dishonor, and is ever steadfast with the Supreme Self and the Divine Self. We're so fortunate to know that today we have a research talk all the way from gentleman Mr. Aaron Beck who's here from Switzerland for all of us. Big round of applause for Mr. Ehrenberg. Mr. Ehrenberg, founder of All Here organization and the World Meditation League, bridges meditation with science and technology. Collaborating with top institutions, he researches deep meditative states using EEG, ECG, and fMRI. A devoted practitioner, he integrates Eastern traditions, pioneering studies on silent and explosive meditation for scientific validation and social impact. Thank you, sir, for taking the time to come and be with us. A very warm welcome, and over to you. Let me know if I can help you.
Hello. Small hiccup.
As we heard this morning, how meditation is so simple, and as we've had research sessions, all of you who attended, so we learned about science, and that's what we're going to learn further ahead. And whoever has not watched the research sessions that happened, please be sure to watch it online.
Please switch to the laptop, please. Display. So you just have a JPEG, is it? You have slides also?
Yeah. Can I have the switch?
You have slides? This is not slide, this is just a JPEG.
This is correct.
This is a PDF.
This is